Alright, so coming at you guys with my first ever cruelty-free only makeup tutorial. How exciting. I'm excited. Um, okay, well, I guess I'll just get started. So first of all, I shave off my eyebrows, like the ends of it, because it's easier to fill out, but I'll talk about that later. So right now I'm putting on the Wet n Wild Dewy Primer, and I'm putting a lot on. I like looking pretty chromatic actually. And on top of that, I'm just going in with the Wet n Wild foundation, which I actually really love as a simple drugstore foundation, and it's vegan, and it feels so nice on my skin, and this color like surprisingly matches my skin super well. It's in, I think, Desert Beige. But anyway, I was like super excited when I found it because I live in like the whitest town in America basically, and they don't have anything for people of color. And the fact that I found a foundation that matches my skin tone, that again is vegan and cruelty free, is pretty fucking exciting. And as you can see, I'm putting a lot on with my little beauty blender. Like a lot. I also put some down my neck too. And that's that. I have some scars on my neck, so I like to cover those up with foundation. And pat, 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 pat. So here, this is actually, I've never tried, this is the first time I'm using the Wet n Wild concealer. I forgot what it's called. It's like the Illuminaughty or something, and I forgot what color it is. I think it's like nude or whatever, but I'm putting a shit ton of it on my T-zone, under my eyes, my lip, and my chin. It's like actually a lot, but I like it that way. I like to cake my face. And I do this routine every single day. Well, every single day that I wear makeup. I always wear this much, and it's fine, it works for me. If you're not into that, then like, cool. Good for you. My skin's not that great, so I gotta. Pat, pat, pat more. If I ever look away from the camera, it's because I have a TV in my room and I was watching Broad City, which amazing show. I'm contouring with the Wet n Wild little contour sticks. This one is in Where's Walnut? And I like to use it as a bronzer as well, so I put it everywhere. I like to run it down my nose. I'm spraying my little beauty blender with some setting spray, just so it blends easily. I've been really loving the Wet n Wild products. I've been using them since I was like 12 years old when I first started wearing makeup, and like granted the quality was like really bad back then, but it was cheap, but I feel like they're still cheap and affordable, but their quality has just gotten so good. And the fact that they're making the effort to make a lot of their products vegan is pretty fucking amazing. I'm using the Cover FX drops. This is kind of old, but I like it. I know they still sell it. I just kind of use it as like a liquid bronzer. I don't have the product with me right now, but it's amazing, and Cover FX is amazing. I believe everything is vegan from them and cruelty free. And going in with the Wet n Wild Halo Dewy Drop things or whatever, the liquid highlighters. I like to put those on my cheeks, on my nose, lips, basically anywhere I put like concealer. I really like looking super shiny, and this is an amazing formula. And here I'm using the e.l.f. HD setting powder to bake my face. I like to bake under my eyes and all the way to like my temples, and then as well as underneath the cheekbone, just so it helps carve out a cheekbone, because if you look at me, I don't have any. I'm very flat-faced, which is okay. Makeup can do the trick, you know, it's fine. To contour, I use Kat Von D Shade and Light Powder, and I use the lightest one. And I put that in my cheekbones, a little contour on the nose. Nothing too crazy, you know. Normal stuff underneath my nose. Sorry, something like really interesting was going on in Broad City. I think Elena was like having trouble masturbating because Trump got elected. And you know what? I feel her. I feel that, you know? So I'm wiping all of it off and just like setting my face with the excess powder, wiping it off, and you know. And see, this is the one thing that's stopping me from titling it as completely vegan. That product is old, and at the time it was vegan, but I don't know, I've read some stuff about formulas changing, but that's the Too Faced Beach Bunny. I know it's still cruelty-free. I just don't know if it's 100% vegan still. I basically put it everywhere. I put the liquid bronzer on, and then I like to put some on my nose. This, for a fact, is vegan still. This is their Sweetheart blush, and it's in, I think, berry, and it's super cute, and I like to put that on my cheeks. I also put that on the tip of my nose because I think it's cute. And then you can see me. I also reach back in and put some bronzer on my nose because I really like the look of having a bronzed or blushed nose. And I thought it looked a little too harsh, so I wiped some away. And then I'm highlighting with one of the Too Faced Candlelight highlighters, putting that on my cheekbones, lip, nose. I like to go in with cream products and then counteract that with, not counteract that, add to it with powder because I like to be super poppin'. Setting my face with the Wet n Wild Dewy Setting Spray. And I went away and did my eyelashes, mascara, and eyebrows off camera because that would honestly be a pain in the ass trying to film. I don't know what I'm doing right now. Just highlighting my inner corners with the same highlight. Also underneath the eyebrow bone because you can't go wrong. I'm a highlight fiend. I'm sorry, guys. This is the first time I'm trying this. It's one of the Catsuit Wet n Wild lipsticks. I have a red one, and it's amazing formula. It's not sticky, and it doesn't dry or look like fucking Sahara Desert on my lips. I'm just putting it on, but then I had to layer it quite a bit because it's actually not completely opaque. I don't know, it's a little different. The other one definitely is. It might just be this particular color, but I have to put a lot on for a color to even be there, really. But even with all the layers that I put on, my lips feel amazing. They still feel really moisturized. They're not sticky or tacky or gross at all, which, Wet n Wild, you're awesome. I do line my lips, overline my lips, sorry. So if you're not about that, then I don't care, because I am. Cleaning up my lips a little. And I kind of fucked up. I think we've all been there before. Fixing it with a little bit of the foundation. Putting more on, because why not? And here we go. This is my cruelty-free face beat foundation routine. I'm sorry, I look really awkward. Is it just me, or whenever I tuck my hair behind my ears, I feel like an elf? But anyway, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe.